trainers, welcome to episode 6 of Pokemon Altitude. This series is all about my Fakemon region, the Torazon Region, which is based on the state of Colorado. In the previous episode, Tulio arrived at the biggest city in all of Torazon, Briosol. There, he restored the fossil he was given from the Ruin Maniac in the Torazon Underground. After that, he attempted to challenge the gym in the city, only to be stopped at the closed front door. The gym leader is out at the moment. You battled your rival Tayan, you beat her, and leave the city to the city south of there, Monpura. You're stopped at the gate there by some police officers. The power is out in the whole city. You run back north to Briosol and see that Synthonic Corp is messing with the power transformers. The museum curator, Duncan, assists you in taking down the group of grunts and admin, then sends you on your way back south to Monpura to challenge the gym leader there. You enter the city of Monpura. It's another bustling city full of shops, restaurants, and its main attraction, the Torazon International Airport, or TIA for short. Every building is a completely white, tent-esque building with a point tip as a roof. Everything is very uniform. As you begin to walk towards the gym located there, you receive a call from Professor Evergreen himself. Hey Tulio! A little Larcord told me that you have 3 gym badges already? That's crazy. Congrats, my little friend. I also heard from Duncan that you had another run-in with Synthonic Corp. I don't know how, but they have such a clean and positive image in the eyes of the public. As you can tell from the first meeting we had, their CEO and I have a little history. Destine wants to create synthetic Pokemon. Well, scratch that. He wants a world of only synthetic Pokemon that will obey every word of their owners. He's not going to stop until every Pokemon on the planet is synthetic and created in his image. He has no care for the natural landscape or the environment at all. They're a powerful group, so it seems that you might need an upgrade. I'll be on my way to Monpura shortly with a gift. For now, see what you can do versus the Monpura gym leader. He's a little weird though. Don't listen to much of what he actually says. He is rather powerful too, but if you can beat him as is, you'll definitely deserve this gift I have for you. Good luck, champ. You enter the gym into a dimly lit room. There's no trainers around at all. There's nothing but a door with light leaking through the space between the door and the floor. You open that door, and sitting on the floor opposite side of the room is a man. The walls are covered in giant signs with red text in all caps. They say things like, "The end is near," and "Take the world back." The floor is covered in scattered documents and images that are clearly doctored. You shut the door, and the man stands up.
You! Who are you? Are you with them? Don't be silly, kid. You know who I'm talking about. There's a group of people out there who control the entire world. They themselves are being controlled by evil Pokemon. I have proof. I have bona fide solid proof. It's undeniable. They're brainwashing everyone in so many ways. They're using the radio towers to send subliminal messages into our brains directly. They're putting chemicals in the water that turn the Pokemon against their trainers. It's disgusting. What's that? You want to challenge me to a gym battle? Oh, okay, I guess. You got it. But beware. My Pokemon are pure and naturally strong. They've been protected from these brain waves trying to destroy society. Let's battle!
Colton sends out Elgyem as his first Pokemon. After you defeat Elgyem, Colton sends out Seaking, but not just any Seaking. In the Torazon region, Goldeen evolves into Torazonan Seaking. Torazonan Seaking is water psychic and has evolved to look less ugly. Yeah, we were all thinking about it. Cantonian Seaking is super duper ugly and gross. This Seaking is based on the Veiltail Goldfish, specifically the pink one of course. It has the abilities Water Veil, Magic Bounce, and the hidden ability Lightning Rod. After you defeat Seaking, Colton sends out his ace. Lizosmic is the final evolution of this line of Pokemon. Let me introduce you to the whole line now. The first stage is Lizlien, the Cabal Pokemon. It's a pure psychic type and has the ability Serene Grace and the hidden ability Regenerator. It's a mix between a standard lizard or salamander with astronaut aspects, like the bubble/helmet on its head. It somewhat has that embryo-like look as well. It floats in the air with its uncontrolled psychic power. At level 20, it evolves into Lizadia. It retains its typings and abilities. While Lizlien floated, Lizadia now stands on 2 legs. Its tail has grown a bubble of its own. And at level 33, Lizadia evolves into Lizosmic. It once again retains its abilities and typings, but it also gains the ability of Psychic Surge. It's a full-blown lizard astronaut that has fully mastered its psychic powers.
Now witness this! It's time to Mega Evolve!
Colton reveals his Mega Keystone, and a strange light surrounds Lizosmic. Lizosmic has evolved into Mega Lizosmic. When it Mega Evolves, it becomes Psychic Dragon type. Psychic energy surrounds the battlefield. But after a wicked and hard-fought battle, your Pokemon are victorious.
There's no way! My Pokemon are pure and natural! They haven't been contaminated by the agenda! How could this happen? Oh, whatever. Here's your stinking gym badge. Oh, and here, take this too.
Colton gives you the Turbulence badge, and you also get a Lizosmic.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you! Now, unless you're gonna help me show the world that they're all brainwashed, Wooloo, get out of here!
As you leave the Monpora gym, and maybe the weirdest encounter of your life, you head to the Pokemon Center in town and meet up with Professor Evergreen face to face. Wow, Tulio, I can't believe you managed to beat Colton on your first try, even without Mega Evolution. Speaking of, I assume you can guess what your gift is now. Here's your very own Mega Ring. Now, I imagine that you know about Mega Evolution, right? However, the Mega Stones for the Pokemon in the Torazon region work slightly differently. Mega Evolution was originally created by the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza. At least, that's what most people believe. But the Mega Stones for the Pokemon of Torazon were originated by a mythical Pokemon known as Bulico. Bulico had seen other Pokemon from other areas of the world Mega Evolve, and it wanted that same power for the Pokemon of the region it originated in. So Bulico created its own Mega Stones with its own power and abilities. These Mega Stones do work slightly differently. Every known Torazon Pokemon who can Mega Evolve will either gain a secondary typing if it doesn't have one, or if it's dual typed already, one of its existing typings will change. There are no exceptions to this rule based on research that has been done up to this point. That being said, I would also like to give you this Mega Stone. It's a Mega Stone for your partner Pokemon. When it reaches its final evolution, you will be able to use the Mega Ring and the stone to Mega Evolve. That time is coming soon, so do be ready. Lastly, here's this. It's called an Infiniticket. It's a special pass that gives you unlimited flights through TIA. There is a cool secluded island south of the country that has some Pokemon you can't find in the landlocked region of Torazon. Why don't you take a breather and go visit it sometime, alright? Catch you later, Tulio. Call me if you need me. The professor leaves, and you decide to take a visit to that secluded island. There, you can catch Pokemon from other regions like Darumaka, Pikachu, Krogunk, Munna, Sandile, and Vanillite. At the moment, there's not much else to do on the island because there's a lot of construction going on and you really can't get past, the city where the airport is. There will be more cool stuff here later. There's 2 paths out of Monpora. Back the way you came to Briosol, or a small route that goes up to a mountain. You try that route only to be stopped by some Pokemon League officials. They say that this way leads to the actual Pokemon League itself. You only have 4 gym badges, and cannot continue in this direction unless you have all 8. That means you have to head back down to Briosol. As you're walking down the streets of the big city, you see Professor Evergreen again. He's talking to a girl you've never seen before. You walk up slowly, and in earshot, you can hear their conversation. I can't believe you're with them, Ionella. What gives? You know they're bad news.
Shut your trap, Evergreen. It is just business. They're funding my ventures. Therefore, I can associate with them all I want. You got a problem?
Yeah, I do. Synthonic Corp is a group that wants to eradicate the environment and rid the world of Pokemon that aren't synthetic. Do you want a world with no trees, grass, or water?
You're being dramatic. That's not what they're doing. They just want to create some Pokemon in their labs. Get over yourself. Not everything has to be a world-threatening issue. Hey, kid, what are you looking at?
Tulio, are you eavesdropping on me? Not cool, man. You should move along.
Now, Evergreen, where are your manners? Is this one of your proteges? Are you looking to challenge the gym leader of the Briosol gym? That'd be me. Let's see. Oh, you only have 4 gym badges. You're gonna need a few more to battle me. I'm far too strong for you right now. Go train up, then come back, and I'll see if you're really worth my time. Bye, Tulio. Bye, Evergreen. I have a meeting to get to.
Listen, Tulio. Ionella is new around these parts. There was an opening here in town for the gym leader a few months ago when the old leader here got promoted to the Elite Four. Ionella is a strict businesswoman and will do whatever helps her out the most. And I just found out that Synthonic Corp is funding her gym and her business. That's all you need to know, alright? I'll deal with it. Why don't you just head north to the next city? It's through the Archerbowl Forest. I have to get back to the lab. Bye. Evergreen storms off, and you move on to the next route before you enter Archerbowl Forest. On Route 5, you find familiar Pokemon you've already seen, such as Larkord, Twigump, Peruse, Oncolor, Goldeen, Torazonan Seaking, Waburo, Signor, and Waddle. But you also encounter 2 new Pokemon. First up is another regional variant, Torazonan Bonsly, the Bonsai Pokemon. It's a pure grass type with the ability Chlorophyll and the hidden ability Rattle. Torazonan Bonsly is based on a pine cone. It's a seed that will eventually grow big and strong into a full tree. Hint, hint. The other new Pokemon you can encounter on this route is the Flare Bear Pokemon Embursid. It's a fire and normal type with the ability Mold Breaker and the hidden ability of Sheer Force. Embursid's name comes from Ember and Ursid, the Latin word for bear. It is very aware of its surroundings and does not light things on fire in the forest unless necessary. That's going to be the end of the episode. Next time, Tulio will enter the Archerbowl Forest. He'll meet some new Pokemon and head to the next city. Who knows what'll happen after that? Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, the works. Also, don't forget to pledge to my Patreon if you're able. It's only a couple dollars or more if you'd like to support me, but it does support me directly. It helps fund this actual program. It helps fund my channel. Helps me a lot. You get access to all videos that I post, whether it be Pokemon Altitude or other Fakemon content, at least 2 days early. And you'll be able to download the PNGs of the Pokemon per episode, as well as have your name at the end credits of the video based on your tier. Thank you so much. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.